Hello, and yeah, welcome to Going Places. So today we're sitting in a Chery Tiggo 4 Pro. So this is the smallest one of the Chery range, although this particular one we're in is the top of the range of the 4. So yeah, I'm gonna be showing you a bit more about this, I would say quite good value for money car. This particular model does have a 10.25 inch instrument cluster where you can it does your full radio. It does have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto features. It has, just to also show you, it's got a 360 camera, which is quite good, where you can also move around the vehicle, and you can do and change your views, so that is quite nice. You've got a little small one with your view, so the camera is quite good in the car. Then for your digital dials, it's a 7-inch screen, and this has all your information like your rev counter, your kilometers, your fuel gauge, the temperature of the car, your average fuel consumption, your trip outside temperature. So yeah, quite handy and nifty, and quite nicely set out with everything that you need to see. So powering the Tiggo 4 Pro range, it kicks off it as a 1.5 and then also a 1.5 turbo. This particular one has got the 1.5 turbo, which is about 108 kilowatts and 210 newton meters. Yeah, so I must say I think that's quite enough power because it is a fairly light body. So the average fuel consumption for this particular model, and this car does have about 2,500 kilometers on already, is at about 8 liters per 100 kilometers, which I would say is not too bad. It's not the best. I would say if you have from the similar class vehicles, you might be looking at a 6-7. So yeah, it's not, like I say, too bad. It is a fairly light car, so that helps. So one of the things is also, so the steering is quite light, quite nice steering wheel. You've got all your buttons. This particular model has got the adaptive cruise control, which is quite nice. Everything else is also very nice and easy to reach. You don't have pedals to shift gears. It does also have a CVT gearbox, which is not my favorite, but I must say it's quite interesting how they've not done too bad with this particular one. I think one of the big things that the car also does have is voice control. Hello, Chery.
Yes, I'm here.
Open the sunroof.
Opening the sunroof.
Hello, Chery.
What's up?
Close the sunroof.
Closing the sunroof.
So that is quite a nice feature. Hello, Chery.
Yes, I'm here.
Open the driver's window.
Opening.
Hello, Chery.
I'm listening.
I'm cold.
Okay, I've raised the temperature in all areas to 23.0 degrees.
I think maybe just to also mention, so one of the nice things is you've got all your climate control buttons down here, which is quite nice, but then you also have some physical buttons still. So there's a volume knob, there's for your hazards, a home button for your infotainment system. You can also turn on and off your camera, and you can change your modes. Like you can see, it's now gone to sport. If I press it again, it will go into eco. So let's see what the it's not too, I'm telling you, if you put your foot down, it does pull. I mean, 108 kilowatts is not little, so I think it's just the gearbox what you need to get used to. And it's got 9 I think electrically assisted gears for the CVT gearbox, and I must say it's fairly, I think it fairly moves through them. Let's see what it feels like if you do turn it into sport mode. If the steering weights up quite nicely, then it's actually much better and more assisted. It's actually also you can feel how the acceleration becomes more lively, and doesn't have that lag like in the economy mode. One of the things that's a bit weird is you can set the steering to be default in sport mode, but the car will default to economy, so you can't set that as default. It drives quite nice. I must say the seat, you can get quite comfortable in the seating position, which is also quite nice and supportive seats, which is quite good. And I must say, one of the things that's just right also feels that is everything's close and reachable, and handy. So if you want to touch the touchscreen, it's close by. If you want to touch the aircon or the climate control, that everything is close. And just maybe also to mention is that when you do put the signal at a stop street, it does show you also the outside view of the car, which is quite nice. Like you can see now, it does pull quite nicely in the gear. So also one of the nice things is that as you walk close to the car, as you can see, my hands not touching the car, and it's unlock. You can simply just get in, and I'm also just walking away, and it will lock itself. So that is quite a nice feature that the car does have. As you can see, I'm coming close to, and it unlocks. So yeah, well done, Chery. I think that's quite a nice and nifty and handy feature. So getting into the car, quite easy because of the height that it is. I'm sitting behind my own seating position at the moment, and quite nice, enough headroom, comfortable seat. I'm not sure what type, if I think it's a faux leather, but not bad. Fairly plush, and the car's not on, but the windows quite big enough, also not too small. You do also have a air vent control here with a USB where you can charge your phone, and also then it's got a little pocket there, which is quite nice. One of the things also just to mention, and it does include, like you can see, there's airbags. It has 6 airbags, which includes a curtain airbag at the side. I actually don't know what the size of the liters for the boot is at the moment, but it's a fairly nice size boot. It's got quite a bit of height to it, where you can do pack a lot. It also does have a space saver spare wheel, for those emergency cases. I won't drive too long on that. But yeah, fairly nice, not too bad. It's not an electronic tailgate, but a manually operated, but fairly nice and easy, no issues. So the warranty and service for the Tigo, it's specific to the 4. It's actually well, let's start with the warranty. The warranty includes a 1 million kilometer engine warranty for the first owner for 10 years. I must say that's quite impressive, and putting their how can I say, their confidence behind the brand, which is quite nice. Then from a service point, it has a for the first 5,000 kilometers or 6 months, you have to take it in for service, and then also on 12 months, 10,000 or 15,000 actually, and then every 15,000 is your service period as well. So looking at the competitors in the market for the Tigo 4 Pro, probably the main rivals would be your T-Cross, and another Chinese brand would be your Haval Jolion. The Jolion now also does come in a HEV, which is a hybrid electric vehicle, but that from a price point is quite a lot. Talking about a price point, this is just over 400,000 Rand. And then if you compare where Chery is now just introduced into the local South African market, the sister company or more luxurious company, which is called Amoda. And if you compare the Amoda C5 to the Chery, the Amoda starts from about 448,000, where this is about 410, 415, I would say, at top of the range. But from a spec point, you're getting fairly similar value for money. Asking the question also if this is the right vehicle and if it's something that you should put on your list to buy. If you're in the market, I would definitely consider this. And also, if you are looking at it, I would rather prefer this is the SE Elite SE model, which does have the 1.5 turbo, which does have that just extra oomph, where the normally aspirated 1.5, I would say, would probably be too sluggish. So if you do go for this, I would rather get the 1.5 turbo. And it does also come with all the nice bells and whistles, like your blind spot monitor, 360 camera, adaptive cruise control. It even has automated windscreen wipers. So yeah, all in all, I would say good value for money. Well done, Chery.